So let's move on to programming. Let's go to work range first. Looks fine. Startup, we know about the password. Hopefully you don't have to put that in again. Device name, I'm just going to put in here M0FXB, but that's not going to be the most important thing. Your DMR number is, here it is here, under DMR analog. 2341437 is my DMR. I'm just going to quickly put in my hotspot under memory channel number 1, which is 431.550. Digital, I'll do the power low. And at the bottom here, digital IDs, I'll leave that as radio ID. We might have to add a contact because it's on 91. So go from where we were, which is channel, go to contacts first. And we're just going to quickly add, and we're going to group call. The name, which is, I'm going to put in worldwide. Let's get this thing running. I've already turned on my hotspot if you want to see that. It's very snazzy by DV Mega, but you can use a basic one, but this is the one that I'm using. Okay. I'll also tell the screen to stay on because that's going off at the moment. So 91, and that's it now. If you click under, it adds it. So that's just the first one, but obviously you can add, look, contacts are basically the talk groups that when you transmit, that it's going to transmit on, and it will join it to that talk group as well. So we've got that in there. Back to channel. Just put in time slot. I'm going to use 2 and color code 1 for my hotspot. I'll leave promiscuous off at the moment. Contacts worldwide, we just created it. We don't, all this is all where it says CTCSS, that's for an analog channel. I will put 1 in. I'll leave everything default. And the reason this radio can hold the whole DMR database is because of this. Import, is it OP77? Isn't that the GD77? We'll look at that in a minute because that'll be under address book here. I'm not sure if it's, it might already have it in there, but look, you can see import CSV file if you want all those contacts to show. I'm going to ignore this stuff at the moment. Back to the software. Close that. So we still haven't added it quite yet. We need to put it into our zone. So I'll leave that. If there's anything that got changed, we'll soon find out. Then we'll go to zone, and we need to add channel 1. It's a shame that it's not showing the name there, but we need to add it. Really, we want the name to show because that can be quite confusing. Let's just go back to channel alias. There it is. There. That's the one. Let's go hotspot. Of course, I've got an open spot as well that I can add in there as well, but let's just quickly do an analog channel a minute. 434.550, which is my node in this room. 43. So just these 2 things alone is going to get this radio busy. And this is what I say, you have to get an all-star node, and you have to get a hotspot, a digital hotspot, because if you don't, you're really missing out. I'm just going to call this hub next. I always connect to that on my analog. So analog is going to sound like when you're talking to your repeater. So then we're going to go to zone. Yeah, it's showing now. Look, the names are showing, which is really crucial. Really, I'm just going to put them in the same zone for now. Contact we've got, talk group list. I feel like when you go to talk group list, you have to put this in, otherwise it doesn't hear it. So contacts is your talk group. The list is, I feel like it's almost going, yes, I will let that be heard when I'm using the radio. Broadcast radio. I'm just going to go, can I type that? 94.30, which is radio 4, and I can put in here BBC 4. I'll just put for now. So that's good that we can do that. Extended is all your APRS, GPS, all that kind of stuff. We're definitely going to do videos on that. And that's what makes this radio very unique, that it does all that. I'll put in a, try and put in a DTMF. No, it's not letting me put in the star. Oh, it did let me put it in. Star 341522. DTMF connects me to my node, okay? And actually, star 73 should disconnect. Right, so messages. Is that for DM? Wonder if that's for DMR or APRS DMR. Encryption, we don't really go there. Talk groups, contacts, zones. So let's do this, the timer, the screen timer, because we want it to stay on. So LCD timer, we don't want it off. I'm not seeing permanently on, so I'll just do 600. Brightness seems okay. Key beep, I actually like the key beeps. Save mode. Menu exit timer, so yeah, it's not on, which is a bit weird. But anyway, local alarm, TX, channel reverse, digits, channel alias color. Blue, I don't really like blue. Let's get it yellow. Let's get some bright colors on this. Scanning mode. Scanning start and finish that you can actually set. 145.000. Let's do it there. 1450 up right up to there. Dual standby. I'm going to turn that on so it'll dual receive. I want it to show the channel. Actually, I'm going to do zone mode. I want it to show zone, and then should show channel 1 on the A. And I'll do it for, oh no. Yeah, zone 1, channel 2, hopefully. You've got a second PTT carrier. So let's just write that to the radio. And like I said, you know, I could faff around trying to convert my old stuff. The thing is, I only had about, I think it was about 10 channels programmed, because with 2 channels, I'm really busy. That is talk group 921. Now, if you put in talk group 9, then you can manually dial, and I'll do a video separate on that. You need to manually dial. You go on to 9, then you go into the radio, type the talk group you want to connect to. All the other frequencies have been set for you, you know, it's the same as on your hotspot, what I've just done. But you key the radio and it takes you to that talk group as long as you stay on number 9 on your radio. So hopefully when this comes back on, the screen will stay on. And if we're on talk group 91, yes, straight away. Good morning. Very pleased about that. Is my name, and my QTH Ahmedabad is 450 kilometers north of Bombay. We have met before as per QRG.com. And temperature over here. That sounds good and looks great. 4 o'clock in the evening. And that's the strength of this radio. At this price level, there's nothing that has a full color screen. There's nothing that has a full color screen that does APRS, that has GPS, DMR, and I'm pretty sure you can buy these. Let me check. Yeah, I'm just looking, and the price has gone up, of course. The new 6D model holds 500,000 contacts. I've got the older model. It's going to have a bigger memory chip, but otherwise, these are the specifications that we're reading here. Promiscuous mode, yeah, even mine has promiscuous mode. Type C charging. There's your frequency. And airband as well. Not many DMR radios have this. The RT4D, believe it or not, that little tiny black and white thing actually does have it. So I'll put a link in, of course. And yeah, if you're into DMR, you're going to love this radio. Of course, more videos to follow soon. Not sure what it's picking up there. Need to squelch up, put the squelch up on my All-Star node. Let me see if I can just put that on. If I just go to, we're on B, which is 438,500. If I go to memory, so I haven't used it for a while. Let me just go into it a minute. Yeah, I just pressed the memory button, put it on A and B. It's on dual receive. Let's go to my node. This is actually my node control box. So if I go disconnect and then HubNet, you'll see it. Oh, there's DMR coming back to life. Let me just disconnect that a minute. So we can hopefully hear my... There's my node analog. And then you saw if I put my hotspot back on, that jumped in, and the CSV, it looks like it has been loaded with the CSV file already. It saves me doing it. If you ever need to do it, just go to radioid.net. But if you go to the Facebook page, RT6D, it's everything you need is going to be there. So yeah, for me, it's a significant. Oh, I can't even say it. It's a good upgrade. Thanks for watching my channel. If I've helped you, please like, subscribe, join my channel. It's only $1 a month. Become part of our community. We can all learn from each other. And if you want to buy me and my wife a coffee because of all the hours that I spend doing this stuff, it's just appreciation, really. It's just saying, it's a way of saying thank you, because I get messages, probably 150 messages a day now from all my platforms. And I try and help everyone. I try, but I can only help in small amounts, share videos. If you want to say thank you, go ahead. Bye for now, 7-3, all the best.